The author was from a poor family, and he was finding a way to get success. When he was in college, then he thought to take an interview with some billionaire to know what is the thing that makes them successful. After taking many interviews, author knew that the one thing that differentiates a middle class and rich people, and that also matters much, that is their thinking. Once the wife sends a man to bring groceries, and also given list, and also wrote the prices of all things on the list, that these things you will get in this amount. After that man goes to a shop near his house, but there the rate of all things was little, more than the rate written by her wife, because that shopkeeper used to sell the things of high quality by bringing from a far distance. But that man didn't buy things from there after listening high rate. Then he goes to the next shop. There he faces the same situation. So that man goes to a shop on his scooter a few kilometers far from his house, from where his wife told him to take all those things. But there was a long line of people because of the low rate of things. And that man also stands in that line, and half an hour passed to come his chance. Finally, he comes home happily by purchasing things at a low rate, and by feeling proud, he told his wife how he did saving by purchasing things at a low rate. Now you tell whether that man was smart or dumb. Many middle-class mindset people will tell him smart because he saved money. But the rich mindset people will say dumb to this person who waste 1 hour to save some rupees. That important time in which if he wanted then, he could earn 100 times more than that by doing some other valuable work. And this mindset difference differentiates a poor and a rich people. Middle-class mindset people always think to save money, but a rich mindset person always thinks to earn money. Do not get me wrong, saving money is a good habit, but focusing on only saving is a bad habit. A rich mindset person always invests his maximum mental energy in earning money. They don't invest their important time in buying things at discount because they understand the value of their time, in which if they work for half an hour, then they will earn as much money that they can buy the same things at full price without a discount. See friends, if that groceries buying person could have a rich mentality then, instead of standing in line for half an hour, by buying things from his nearest shop, he could have learned some new skills in the remaining time, by which he could earn money, because he could understand that in today's digital age, people can earn money from their homes by their knowledge and skill. A rich mentality person executes his learned things very fast, and this is the big difference between a successful and unsuccessful person, where an unsuccessful person keeps doing his work perfect, while a rich person instantly applies the things he learned. YouTube DM Han says, one day I was on a video call with my billionaire mentor, and we were discussing digital marketing, but because I have little good knowledge of digital marketing, so I tell some strategy to my mentor, by which he could improve his Facebook ad, and when our video call ended, after 5 to 6 minutes, I got his call. Theme, I have applied all those strategies that you have told me right now. Now I want to know about content optimization. On this dime says I got shocked. How one can apply the things learned just now. And then Dame thinks, yes, due to the fast execution, he is a billionaire today. Men Valley's founder Vishen Lakhiani also told some similar methods in his latest book, The Buddha and the Badass, whose name is OOD, that was made by U.S. military strategic John Boyd to do any work in speed. John Boyd noticed that in the Air Force, the pilot who wasted more bullets was the best pilot, because they followed OODA, means observe, orient, decide, and act. This concept says to take action as soon as possible, and then decide later whether that action is right or not. With this, your working speed will increase, and you will move forward fast. Means fail fast to achieve fast, and the same is used by rich people. Let you get a unique business idea during bathing in the morning that can help a lot of people. You start research to execute that idea. You see videos related to that, read books, and then you knew that you have to take some simple steps to reach to your goal. But suddenly you stop and think, I don't know this work. How will I do this work? Means you only think about how. Like I have to make an app, but I don't know the code. I don't know digital marketing. I don't know this. I don't know that. And like this, you start giving excuses. After ordering food on Zomato, does the Zomato founder, Deepinder Goyal, come to give the parcel himself? Obviously not. Had Steve Jobs made Apple, iPhone, and iPad himself? No. Where a normal person asks himself how, while a rich mentality person asks himself who. This means who will be that can do this work better than me. Let you give to make a home to a contractor. What do you think? He will make your home himself? No. They will be the people whose list is with him. He will have the contact number of the plumbers who will do the plumbing of the house. He will have all the contacts of the suppliers that will be needed to build the house. Their approach is who, not how, means who can do this work for me. So this contractor earns more money than others in making houses without doing actual work himself. So if you want to be a rich person, then ask yourself who, not how. Donald Trump was once trapped in $1 billion of debt. He says, when I see some poor people sitting on the road, I realize how rich this person is than me, because he doesn't have money only. But I have been trapped in billions dollars debt. Debt is a thing that breaks a normal person. But Donald Trump didn't break. He finished that debt and become rich again. These all did not happen due to any miracle in his work. These all happened because his thought was right. His mindset and his identity made him stand out again and also made him U.S. president. People think there would be something that makes rich people richer. But the truth is people also earn crores by selling scrap. Because matter is not only of work, but it is of character and mindset of a person. Rich people are very obsessive. They think about things until they get the solution. Walmart CEO Sam Walton was one of the richest people in the world. But when he used to go to competitor store because he thought he should have knowledge of every little thing of his business. Whether it is shopping cart, design, or music in-store background, he cares about every little thing. Now think of a man who is as much rich that he can get this work done by 100 people. He is doing this work himself because he was obsessive. Rich people don't care about that, what other people think about them. If they have to take tea, then he only takes tea. They don't drink cold drinks to look cool. Their mind gets busy in finding the solution to the problems that they don't care about any other things. And this obsession is the reason for his growth, by which they become this much rich. You can earn money by thousands of ways. And for that, the thing you have to do first is you have to reach to creative thinking by coming out from competitive thinking. From childhood, we learn to compete with others. Either it is exam marks of company promotion by which our creative thinking vanishes and we don't see the brilliant opportunities near us. So always think to create something, not competing with someone. Now, if I tell the whole video by summarizing, in this video we have about the mentality of the rich and the poor, in which the first difference was that how a poor mindset person wastes his time to save little money, while a rich mindset person protects his time by paying little more money, by which he can earn more. The second big difference was a rich man is action-oriented. He executes his learning very fast. He will take as much knowledge as is required to do the first step. On the second hand, a poor mindset person only consume information without taking any action, by which he never reached to his goal. Third difference, a rich mindset person always thinks about who, not about how, because he knows that if he has to fulfill his dream, then he will need so many people. While a poor mindset person doesn't dream, but if he sees the dream, then he thought he has to do everything himself to do that dream successfully. And by this thinking, he never completes his vision in reality. Then we saw from Donald Trump's example That how a person becomes rich by his thinking and character, not by any miracle. The fifth point was a rich mentality. Person is obsessive like Sam Walton and keep knowledge of every little thing in his field. Friend, these are all things I told you from Steve Siebold's book, How Rich People Think, and from Wallace D. Wattles' book, The Science of Getting Rich. That is really an amazing book. You read this at once.